is rife with rumors about the explosion. Some are blaming the runners.
But why would you bomb the bauble?
Exactly, Plastic. You get it.
Of course I get it.
And welcome back to Mirror's Edge Catalyst. That voice line, I don't know what's supposed to trigger it, but it just kept happening every time I loaded this save. It's also kind of weird because we're about to find out that nobody thinks the runners bombed the bauble. Everybody knows who bombed the bauble.
Yeah, but that's not what the government says, right?
No, it is. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
This is happening because of you. You started this.
Get your ego out of this, Noah.
What the hell are you even talking about? Nice job on the bauble, by the way. Winning the employees, huh? You're a damn psychopath, Rebecca. You always were.
Let me tell you something. If you ever took a stance on anything, Noah, I might care about your opinion. Contact me when you come to your senses. That is, if it happens before Kruger catches up to you. Faith, you've grown. Barely out of prison and already stirring things up. Your parents would be proud.
They were talking about Elysium. Whatever it was you stole from there.
Who was that?
Rebecca Thane.
The leader of Black November. She knew my parents.
Yeah, we were all part of the same group before. Anyway, Rebecca was always a breed apart. She thinks she can change the world by blowing it up. Faith, she wanted the Omnistat drive. Blueprint on it.
Why not give it to her?
Because in her own way, she's as dangerous as Gabriel Kruger. Reflection is obviously more than the conglomerate will admit, and I have a feeling Rebecca should be kept away from it.
Good, because I was going to offer it to Dogen.
I tell you well, didn't I? Not to take sides.
I do take sides. Our side. See ya.
Faith,
What?
never mind. I'll see you soon.
Alright, I don't trust Noah. I'm just saying it.
No?
I don't trust him.
He's so handsome, though.
And that cool tattoo.
Yeah, man. That's the building we're going to. It's a restaurant called Gastrofusion.
Oh, fuck. I thought this was like a utopia, but there's fucking hipsters there, too.
No. The only people who get to eat real food are rich people.
Yeah,
so
that's
Rebecca,
not real food. That's just fucking duck fat and
no.
served on a fucking... Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, we met Rebecca, sort of. We'll meet her again. But she is the leader of Black November, and they are the domestic terrorists. There is no mystery or intrigue or, like, false flag going on with that terrorist attack. They blew it up.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you gotta crack a few eggs, you know?
There you go. We'll talk more about them later. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about Dogen. So we've been hearing his name a whole bunch. Dogen is sort of a crime boss. So he has all sorts of influence from various nefarious deeds. He threatens to break people's legs. He takes protection money. All that shit.
I like him already.
Yeah. He also happens to have something that belonged to Faith's mom that she wants. And that's sort of how she ended up in prison. She agreed to do a job for him in order to get this item as payment. The job was to steal a prototype treatment, some kind of cancer treatment, I think. And as it turned out, it was in the possession of another runner, actually Celeste. The same Celeste from the first game, but in this universe. And so Faith, planned to steal it from her. And one sec, I'll continue in a minute.
Employees of Lab, our city has been attacked. You have been attacked. The group called Black November has claimed responsibility for the bombing of the Bauble Mall, and I wanted to personally guarantee you that Kruger Sec will not rest until the perpetrators are found and dealt with. I will not stand idly by while someone is threatening me or those under my care, and actions are already being taken to ensure that this vile deed is not repeated. Together we have created a world where we celebrate individual freedom and enterprise. A world where everyone who contributes is rewarded with safety and prosperity. Will you let these leeches tear that to pieces? I don't think so. Will you let them destroy all that we have built? I don't think so. If you have any information regarding this terrible calamity, you must report it to KrugerSec. Failure to do so is a breach of policy and grounds for contract termination. I am Gabriel Kruger. Thank you.
See, everybody knows who bombed the mall.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, continuing on. Faith went to steal this medicine from Celeste, despite the fact that Celeste was using it to treat her sister, who was sick and dying.
Huh.
Yeah, Faith was kind of a selfish person.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has a change of heart, gives it back to Celeste, and draws the cops away to save Celeste. So that's how she ended up in prison.
Huh.
Yeah.
No need. Let her in. Faith. To think you should humble me with a visit.
I'm sorry, I should have come sooner.
Far be it from me to judge. It's not like you owe me anything.
Look, about that, I've got something to square my debt with.
Don't be crude. I haven't seen you in 2 years and already you're talking about debt. Come. Machines make perfect food. But perfection is boring. It's the imperfections that truly make something unique. And so I like to occasionally introduce a human touch. A little imperfection.
You still have it. I thought...
I'd get rid of it. I almost did. You made me very angry, Faith. One could almost say it's your specialty, considering the extent to which you've recently aggrieved Mr. Kruger. He is out for runner blood. Whatever it is you stole from him must be very valuable.
It's the blueprint for reflection.
Ah, and you have it with you.
Not right now, but...
Then we will discuss your debt when you do. In the meantime, I believe a show of good faith is in order. Pardon the pun. Anansi have been remiss with their payments. A little human touch should set them straight.
All right, I get it. What do you need?
Go to the Anansi Emporium. I will update you along the way.
Faith, to go high, you will need proper tools. I left you a little something in the storage room.
So this is what these rooms are for. They're actually part of this mission.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Top of an Handle with care.
So this is a new mobility upgrade.
You set me up.
I did. The mag rope pull-up. So this is basically like a hook shot. Instead of just being able to swing, you can actually use it to quickly gain height in certain specific areas.
You've pissed me off so much, it's outrageous.
The rims still don't look right.
Nope, they're still all just white, but at least now this balcony sort of has a purpose. We can leave from here.
God damn it. Okay, also, the whole human touch thing, he's eating people, right?
No, he's not eating people.
Okay.
There will be some conversations as we make our way to our destination.
Extra in mind for Anansi. I'll tell you more when you reach the tower.
You know I'm gonna reach the tower in like under 2 minutes.
I actually have to take my time so they can finish talking. Yeah.
You just tell me now.
You'll see.
There's gonna be a beater for him, I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have some catching up to do, Faith. Perhaps we can have dinner when we've settled our transaction. Yes, dinner it is. I'll prepare something special.
People.
And how is Noah doing these days? Still scraping by, I imagine? Like a righteous employee? This is a shared channel, Dogen. I know. So you're sending her on another one of your little errands. She will demonstrate to Anansi what it means to default on one's debts. A suitable task, don't you think? Yeah, very subtle. How about the item we have for you? It should be more than enough. I will investigate the potential value of your proposition. But first things first. Just remember, Faith, Dogen looks to himself first. Ah, that hurts, Noah. And it's also not true.
Alright, I think that's the last conversation we need to be quiet for. For now,
Good,
anyway.
it was killing me.
Oh, I was gonna say something. It's terrible, I don't remember what it is now.
He doesn't eat people?
He does
You're
not
probably
eat
gonna
people.
say. Okay.
Oh, it was about the drawing. The drawing's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, her mom made that or something?
Yes. And what's interesting, that I find interesting about it, is that that was in the first Mirror's Edge comic book, like the one that went along with the first game.
Mm-hmm.
So that is not like a new Mirror's Edge thing. Out of everything they changed, there's still this drawing that her mother created that's still a plot device. I think that's kind of interesting.
Or maybe we'll have duck. I'm expecting a shipment from Cascadia Prime any day now. Oh,
I think I actually mentioned in the first LP that that's where her arm tattoo comes from. Is she gets this drawing from her mom and gets it tattooed on her arm.
Makes sense.
Which is why she doesn't have it in this game.
the family certainly spent no expense in promoting
Yeah.
Because she wants the
what it actually is.
picture.
Yeah.
The tattoo.
She does. It's a link to her mother.
I prefer to access the grid on my terms.
Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
The employees are already.
You can't say you're dating this
I'm
video.
dating it.
Frenzy. Let's undate it. Hey, did you guys read that Washington Post article on Trump today?
I hear he's gonna be elected.
Yes. 2018 or 2020, there we go.
Almost there, Dogen.
Excellent. Go to the top, release the tuned mass damper, and we're good. For now.
The tuned what?
A giant counterweight intended to make the building safe for earthquakes and hurricanes. But not from me. It will be our instrument of destruction.
Does Anansi really deserve this?
Are you having second thoughts, Faith? Anansi's not exactly a force for good. Every day, Locust are dying in the Greyland factories, producing toothpicks and diapers for the midcast here in the city. Do this for them, if not for me.
I've seen that before. It's like a gigantic ball. The tower in Taipei has one that's like...
It goes all the way down to the lobby.
No, it's like a hanging ball at the top, and it's just so heavy. It's insane.
Yeah, actually, Cletus mentioned it in one of the old Mirror's Edge videos. Like, he just sort of mentioned something about... I forget exactly, but yeah, the pendulum thing.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to say something, because at that point I knew it was like a plot thing in this game. But I didn't.
Good self-restraint, Frenzy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. This whole mission is climbing up to the top of this skyscraper and messing with the tuned mass damper.
Why can't you just take the elevator?
We will take the elevator, but part of it is this building is under construction, as you can tell. I don't think all the elevators are operational.
So it's only security guards who are gonna die?
Well, I mean, why would anybody die?
Well, what are you doing with it?
I don't know, messing with it. Like, come on, like, the skyscraper's not gonna fall down.
It might if there's an earthquake.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like about the whole, like, mag rope pull-up thing. Unless you know that's there, you have no indication that, like, it's a thing you can do.
Oh, that red line doesn't just pop up automatically?
It does, but it's not going to be quick enough for you to do anything. Like, you're going to run to the edge and stop, and then it's going to pop up, and you're going to go, oh, okay, and then you're going to hit the button. Like,
It's not fluid.
Yeah, it breaks the flow unless you already know it's there. I don't like that.
You also did it in front of like a ton of people who probably could see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like, but these guys, they don't, whatever. They're just here to get a paycheck.
Just doing my fucking job.
Yep.
9 to 5
I'm guessing that mass tuner thing will cause some serious damage.
You're guessing right.
And what about the employees here?
What about them?
Just what I thought. I'm getting them out, Dogen. The fire alarm should do it.
Whatever. If you ask them nicely, I'm sure they'll leave obediently.
Alright, you guys are right. Fine.
Yay!
But Faith is a good person, so she's going to make sure everybody gets out and nobody gets hurt.
Which means them construction workers get to the strip club a little earlier.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know.
Do you guys have fire alarms at work often?
No, not often.
Nope.
I do a lot.
Sometimes people leave to go to the strip clubs earlier, though.
Hell yeah.
I don't... Yeah, the strip clubs are kind of far from where I live.
Yeah.
And also, I haven't been one since probably last time I went to Windsor.
Well. Oh,
yeah.
That's an embarrassing thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I was once in Windsor.
Oh, you went to a strip club in Windsor. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
It was a fun time.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, I didn't go.
You didn't go?
No, I didn't go.
Oh. You were in Windsor, though.
I was in Windsor with you guys. I didn't go to the strip club.
Oh.
Look at him run.
Yep.
Is this optional part of the mission, or?
No, I believe it's required.
Kruger is heavily invested in Reflection, together with Sylvine and Elysium. Of course, wherever there's intrigue, you'd find the Malice twins. I've sent out feelers to a few select business associates, and should hear back within a few days. I look forward to putting this unfortunate episode behind us. Faith, you don't have to do this. The blueprint is more than enough as payment. That blueprint is worth exactly nothing until 1, I get it, and 2, I sell it.
It's all right, Noah. I'm enjoying myself. And the employees are all clear of the building now.
If anything happens to her, Dogen, you'll go berserk, I'm sure. We've had this discussion once already.
What discussion? When?
No, I didn't tell you. 2 years ago, he came here after you were taken. Made quite an impression.
No, you didn't tell me.
Runners look after their own.
Yeah, the view is really good.
Yep.
I like this whole climbing to high places thing.
One little trip though, and you're falling very far.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the rush, right?
It's true.
And speaking of which,
Hell yeah.
Oh.
It's like those Russian kids. Take a selfie while you're up here.
Yeah, oh my god, those stress me out. I start sweating watching this.
So you're gonna enjoy this part, I guess.
I think I'm a little... Because it's not real, my brain is still pretty cool.
It is.
I get a little bit of that.
I like looking down on the aircraft. That's pretty cool. You can see a whole bunch of things from up here. So like, where is it? There's Zephyr, that weird building. That's Gastrofusion.
Ugh. Drop the tamper on that.
There's Elysium. That seemed like a pretty big building back when we were climbing it. Doesn't look so much now.
No.
And Bubble Mall down there. It's also kind of interesting to see just how little of the city we've actually explored so far. Yeah, just some other tall buildings. This direction's kind of cool though. There's this
The bridge?
Yeah, this funky looking bridge, which I don't think we ever go to, but it's very distinct. And then that, I'm pretty sure, is a food dome.
Oh.
Yeah, there's actually another one just off to the left in the distance as well.
A food dome?
Yeah.
Like a farm? Or?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is anyway. It's pretty close to the city though. I thought they were further out, but...
Yeah. So how are you going to get out of this when you friggin' take down a whole building?
We'll see. Now, do you ever get that feeling like you want to jump when you get to high places? Like, just sort of to feel, like, you
All
get
the
that
time.
urge?
Sometimes, yeah.
You know,
like,
wonder what it might feel like?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, jeez.
I really wanted to show off that, like, when you die, it does this, like, calm fade to white now instead of the
Wow.
harsh splat noise.
Yeah. I'm actually glad you did that. I was going to ask you if you had... That's probably the highest you ever get, right?
I don't know.
I'm at the top. Where's the damper tuner thing?
That should be right in front of you.
That? Why didn't you just say that it's a crazy huge pendulum?
Because things should be called by their proper names. Now, you need to dislodge it. There should be 3 support clamps for you to deactivate.
I kind of like Dogen.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit of a caricature, but I kind of like
A good
characters who do the whole, like, words are important and should be used properly thing.
Yeah.
He has like a different kind of spectral disorder.
Yes.
Spectral
Suppose
disorder?
that's true. Spectrum, I think.
But he said spectral disorder, which sounds like some sort of ghost disorder.
Spectral, not a great movie on Netflix, but anyway.
Oh, I think I watched that one.
Yeah.
They,
Ghost
like, killed
killers.
Ghosts, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty terrible.
So I will say, you guys have been saying it this whole time, but this does seem like kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
To be messing with this thing while we're at the top of the building.
I mean, if you had some sort of like squirrel suit or something.
Yeah.
Or a zip line.
I think it's a little too high for a zip line.
Well, that's a big thing for just like 4 straps to be holding up.
I mean, those supports looked like they were hydraulic and probably took quite a bit of weight. They're tied right into the building
yeah,
structure.
Run across it now.
Yeah, better jump on it.
We have to. It's our only way across. That's a good set piece, come on.
I do like it. I like it.
How do you even get something that big and heavy to the top of a building like that? Like, is it just a series of cranes?
That's actually
Maybe
a
it was
really good
assembled,
question.
like the plates, maybe.
I wonder about that, the way it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good question.
That thing tore through the entire building. I didn't...
As intended. It'll be some time before Nazi recovers from that. If ever. It's good you've got the employees out, Faith. She obviously cares for others, Noah. A charming character flaw we both share. Occasionally. Faith, enjoy the view, but don't stick around. I expect KrugerSec are sending people to investigate this little accident as we speak.
I feel like there's a missed opportunity here. You can see the KrugerSec building, but you can't see like sirens going off or like helicopters warming up on the helipad or anything.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
I think only you would have known what building that is.
It's getting big letters on the side of it. The final video at like full resolution, you might be able to read it better. But it's fairly noticeable.
I thought this was going to be much more like, oh my god, you need to get out now. Like,
Yeah, no, I wasn't lying before. The building isn't going to fall over.
yeah.
It's not particularly stable, but it's not going to fall down.
An earthquake or heavy winds could take it out.
Maybe, but they'd still need pretty extreme circumstances. That's a little risky.
Ugh. Good
Oh
thing
my
that
God.
those bags of broken glass. Is that exactly what you're going to
That's
say?
exactly what I was gonna say.
Man, the shard is so tall.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And I like this descent in the elevator, because it's really, really bright up really, really high, and as you go down, it's just going to get slightly darker and the sun's going to be obscured. Just a really well set up little scene.
Yeah. If I were a programmer, I'd just put it in like a box. Just have a cuts like a load.
Right. With no view whatsoever. Maybe a little bit of music.
Well, I would have gone home early to the strip club. Called it a day.
Yeah. 9 to 5.
I'll let you know about the blueprint, and then maybe we can also discuss your potential procurement of that drawing. Faith, Icarus has gone missing and I can't reach him on the beat.
Why is this my problem?
Do I really have to explain that to you?
No. Sorry.
Good. I'm sending you his last known location. Please go and see what you can find.
All right. But that's the end of that. We just
That was
ruined.
pretty wild.
Yeah, it was a cool mission. I like it.
Can you find it in the lobby if you went back?
No.
Oh.
Mirror's Edge Catalyst is an open world game, but it's a fairly closed open world. There's a lot of places you'll get to visit once for missions, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but you can sort of see why, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would be cool if it kept like the current state, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Although one thing that drives me crazy, there are collectibles that you can get in those places, and if you miss them, that is it.
Oh, that's not good for you.
It's not good for me. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
See ya.